welcome to Swatchfest. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm really excited to film and talk about these polishes with you because I have some really good ones. I actually had a really hard time nailing down which one was exactly my A+ polish because there was a whole handful that I really enjoyed. So you guys already know what 5 of them are because we picked them last week in Swatchfest and you guys seem to be really liking that, so I'm going to do that again this week. This has been such a fun week. First of all, it already feels like spring. We've been having some spring weather here, which in Northern California is usually kind of tricky. Where I grew up, it would rain like all the way till graduation day in June, but we'd have these little kind of like spatterings of sunny weeks where it would be really nice, and then it would go back to downpour for a while. But right now we're in a sunny week and it's still kind of chilly outside, but it's sunny and it just makes me feel alive. It makes me feel young, and although fall is probably officially my favorite time of year, spring just always gets me excited because you're coming out of the bad weather, and specifically this year, like just the bad illness. Everybody's been sick. It's really can get you down if you think about that too much. Everybody's taking trips to the ER. And so when spring comes around, it's like, okay, time for everybody to start feeling better. Let's go ahead and get into swatching. My A+ polish that I decided to go with was my red polish, and so I bumped my pink into my red, which is actually still kind of a red. It's a berry, but it is also really good. So let's start there. And there is a Studio M polish, and you guys know, I mean, what else can we expect from Studio M by now? We've tried so many of them. They're all amazing. This is a beautiful deep berry, kind of almost to a maroon shade, and it is Red-ical Gypsy with red and then like radical, but Red-ical. Get it? So this has just a beautiful formula, great 2-coat coverage. If you went a little bit thicker, you could probably even get away with just 1 coat. Yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend that, but if you were in a hurry, you could do it. This is just great. Great formula, beautiful color. It applies so easily and dreamy, so I really love it. And I have been recommending Studio M to you guys for months and months. So if you have the chance to pick any up, you can find them at the store called Myers, and they are made by Color Club, right guys? Yes. Okay, my pink polish was moved into my red, like I said. So right now we're gonna look at a purple polish. This is one of the ones that we drew last week, and it's from Pretty Jelly, and it's a mini that I got in my VIP bag at one of the indie shop events. And it's a purple holographic, and it's sparkly. It has pink shimmers in there too. I really love Pretty Jelly. I got their February polish again this month. I'm in love with their polish, so whenever they put anything up there, I know it's going to be good quality, and if it looks interesting to me, I'm like, yeah, why not? So this one is called San Francisco Bay VIP July 2017. It applies really easily at 2 coats. You know, mini polishes, I don't love mini polishes. I don't really think I've ever met a mini polish that I liked. I just feel like they don't swatch the same as regular polishes. I feel like if I had this in a regular bottle, I would like it at least 50 to 75% more than I like this currently, and I do like this. I just don't like mini brushes. I don't like the feel of it, and applying a polish is a lot of the enjoyment of the polish in itself for me. So, yeah. I'm not trying to say that this is a bad polish. I really liked it. I just really don't care for minis that much. This weekend was polish pickup weekend, and as you guys know, last week I had the wonderful opportunity to swatch 3 other polishes besides my own. If you haven't been over to polish pickup yet, go ahead and head on over there. There's lots to look at, even if you're just window shopping. It's such a fun treat. You have until Monday at midnight Eastern time to go check anything out over there that you were wanting to pick up during this little window of time. The other thing that I did this week was I spent literally, you guys, the entire day on Thursday. I'm not even kidding, except for running to school to pick up my daughter. Loading all of my storenvy D-stash items in. It takes so long. I don't know why they haven't figured out like a faster way to make that work, but it just takes so long. But anyway, my D-stash is live, so I let you guys know that I would tell you on Instagram, which I did. I put a post up on Instagram as soon as it went live, but it's still live now and there's still items up there if you guys would like to go take a look at it. I always link that in the description bar below too. Another really exciting thing that I was doing this week was preparing my February polishes, and yes, we did just have the Valentine's Day Duo release. But that was kind of like a limited edition special release because Valentine's Day was coming up and we just kind of had to sneak those polishes in. But if you don't know, my set release day that I'm going to be having for all of 2018 is the second Friday of the month. If I'm releasing polishes, unless they're like a limited or like a special release, it's going to be the second Friday of each month. So that's already this next Friday, you guys. I know it seemed this month just, I mean, it just completely disappeared. So that means that this next week, one of the videos is going to be a live swatch of my February polishes. And I wanted to give you your first looks today, you guys, so here they are. I decided I really couldn't wait to release my spring polishes till March. That was my plan, but I decided to just flip-flop March and February's polishes. So February's 4-piece will be releasing in March, and these polishes got moved to February because I just have been feeling so spring lately, and I really wanted more time to be able to play with these polishes before we started moving into the hot summer months already. So these aren't even labeled there. I'm just still bottling everything. I'm still mixing everything up, you guys, but I'm so excited to share with you. I will go ahead and give you a little hint. I'm not going to tell you what the whole collection is themed on, but the hint is that the name of the collection is Supremely Spring. But if you think back over the past year, I am greatly inspired by pop culture things, whether it's movies, TV shows, you know, current events like the solar eclipse duo. Those are the things that really get my creativity going. And just so that you know, these polishes are all flaky, no glitter, for all of my flaky lovers out there. So they're like acrylic glitter, but there's no glitter. They're all flaky. What else happened this week? Super Bowl is on Sunday, which I'm wearing I'm wearing a Steelers shirt in support for Tim's team, which is not in the Super Bowl, by the way. They did really good this year, but alas, they're not in the Super Bowl, but that's okay. I want to rep for Tim's team this weekend. Okay, so now we're on to orange, and we are going to look at a throwback polish. We looked at this a really long time ago. I don't even really remember when. It was just in, you know, it was over there, which means we've already looked at it. And this is Revlon Sunburst, and this is a really bright, beautifully saturated, juicy, sour looking orange jelly. This is definitely a jelly though because it's very sheer. So I'm going to show you 3 coats, and in my live application it looks like it's okay at 3 coats, and then you're going to see my swatch code and you're going to be like, because it's just incredibly sheer. So you could either wear this could be like a really beautiful jelly sandwich kind of polish, or you could just wear this as a topper, or you could just wear it and see lots of your nail line, and that would be fine too. So what's wrong with showing a little nail line, right? Let's get a little risque with our nail line. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to swatch this for you. It's also a little bit messy, so I hung on to this polish, I think, because it's so juicy looking. But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't my fave. On to yellow. So I had a whole different yellow polish picked out, and then my tonic order came in, and I showed you on Snapchat and you guys wanted this polish to come into Swatchfest today. I just realized that they have the same caps as Moonshine Mandy. They're just a little bit longer. Interesting. I love these flat caps. So the polish we're looking at in the gold spot, or yellow, it's kind of gold-ish, so that's why I put it in here. It's called Incandescent. And I picked this up at their recent sale that they did. I think that was like everything was 10% off or something like that, 20% off maybe. So this is kind of sheer at 2 coats, but I left it at 2 because I thought it was really beautiful. If you want to see this built up a little bit more, I would suggest probably 3 coats. So this is kind of a sheer polish, but I really, really like it. Has a really beautiful gold to red. It's actually a really strong shift, you guys. This polish is stunning. This was another one that I had really hard time deciding between my A+ polish and this. And because that shift is just so pretty. And then their formula is just so nice. It's just really, really nice and silky. There's really not a better word for it. It's very silky. If you haven't tried tonic yet, which I'm sure you all have because you were all telling me to try tonic before I even tried them. So, yeah, gorgeous shift. And it's a holographic too. So I have 3 photos for you. It's going to be under studio lights, under my kitchen lights, which is the easiest way for me to see a shift or to catch it on camera, and then outside in the sunlight. So let's go ahead and take a look at Incandescent. We went to one of my very favorite stores this last week, like my favorite. I could spend an entire day in Barnes & Noble. I don't know about you guys, but I really, really could. When I was a kid, I could spend my whole day in Toys R Us. As an adult, spend my whole day at Barnes & Noble. And they have toys and other things there, including puzzles. And yeah, this is just a random little Barnes & Noble haul I'm going to do right now. They were having a buy one get one 50% off of puzzles. I picked up 2 puzzles at Barnes & Noble. One is this Peter Pan one, and then I got this Rapunzel one, or Tangled, and it looks so pretty with the lights there, and we love Tangled around here with the girls. And so I'm really excited about that. I think I'm going to start with this one, but I haven't even opened it yet. Anyway, I got those, and then I also picked up this neon sticker book. It's like paint by numbers but with stickers, and it was on sale, so it was $8. And this would keep, like, this is gonna take a real long time for Honor to finish. This is fun. I mean, if as an adult you could appreciate this too, but here's all the different designs that you can do. This will keep her like busy for a long time, although we only ever again spend like 15 minutes at a time on this. We are currently doing the peacock. So here's how far she's gotten. You just put each little sticker on a time, and then if you turn the page or pages, okay, I'm trying to get back to where the stickers are. That was like a really weak sauce flip through. It's like, here, let me show you a flip through without actually showing you anything. So here's the sticker page, see? And it has the picture of what you're gonna do, and then like it has all, these are all numbered, all the stickers. So it's like really intensive, and I feel like it's like a good road trip activity book, even though we're not taking road trips anytime soon. And the last thing I got was this Brain Benders for Champions. Crosswords, logic puzzles, word games, and more. And I really like logic puzzles, crossword puzzles, all this kind of stuff. So this looks really fun for me, but I also think this is like perfect age. It looks like perfect age for my 13-year-old. Oh, it says age 14 and up, but that'll be fine. Okay, this next polish, you guys, is another one that I almost made my A+. It is so good, and it's from Avon. You guys know I really like Avon, and it's this beautiful emerald metallic looking polish, and it actually looks like it has some shifty properties in it because on the edges I can see some other things, and I don't know if it's just the lights in here because I didn't see any of that when I was swatching. So on the nail you don't pick that up, but it's so beautiful. And if this had like some micro hollow in it or whatever, I would just be like out of my mind, blown away by this polish. This is called Noir Emerald, and it's perfect. It's perfect. If you've never tried Avon, their polishes are really good, you guys. They have like three different lines, but even just the regular one is really good. My friend Jessica, thank you, turned me on to their polishes. So anyway, let's swatch it. You guys are gonna love it. It's really, really good. Another really great polish this week. This is a Kiko blue. This is kind of like a little bit more subdued version of a Pacific blue. In fact, here they are side by side. See how this one's way brighter? And it also happens to look a lot like the new for 2018 blue that they have in their new shades that we'll be looking at soon. I just have to track down 2 more polishes and then I can swatch all of those for you guys. I've actually had asked lots of times to do a video on Pacific blue dupes. But the thing about that video, you guys, there really aren't any Pacific blue dupes, or at least there haven't been, which is why one of the first polishes I wanted to create in Moonshine Manny was a Pacific blue dupe. So if I was going to do a video about Pacific blue dupes, I would literally be saying, here's a lot of things that are kind of like it. Here's the polish that I created to give you your best, like closest thing to it. My polish in the Pacific is really, really close to this. I know we're getting off on a tangent, but I've had this question asked a lot lately. It's really, really close to this. It's a blue with a little bit of purple in it, and it's just so, so bright. So there's a lot of similar things, but literally if I just made a big long video showing you close things, I feel awkward making a video about that because I would be literally saying, here's your dupe, it's my polish, it's Moonshine Manny. Does that make any sense? This is a darker, like I said, more subdued version of an ultramarine blue. This is number 519 and it's stunning. I love it. It didn't stain me. This is really, really gorgeous, and it's $1 at Kiko's website if they're still on sale right now. So anyway, yeah, I really like this. Let's swatch it. So I did place an order recently from Polish, and they're not here yet, so sorry, they won't be in the drawing for today. But we're gonna go ahead and pick some polishes for this next week. So this is how I do. This is my swatch bin. Welcome to my swatch bin. If you've never seen me do this before, I'm gonna pick half of the polishes we're gonna do next week, and then the other half will be a surprise. So I'm gonna close my eyes and pick randomly, and let's see what we get. Last week I got a couple of minis, so I'm gonna try not to do that again, actually. This is Essie polish, as you could see before I did. Okay, I got this at Marshall's. This is Essie Nice is Nice, and it's a beautiful purple, right up my alley. So there's number 1. Oh, trying to get to the bottom of this. Let me get to the bottom of this, guys. I think this is a Kiko. I can tell by their lids. Yes. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is a mauve rose shade. Oh my goodness. When they sit on the bottom, I forget that they're even there. This is so stunning. Number 317, which I have yet to know what the name of it is, but I will be looking up that shortly. This looks really, really pretty. Oh, this feels like an OPI. Do I have some OPI in this bin? I do. This is a Grape Affair. I think we've looked at that before. I think it's up on my wall. It's not on my wall. How strange. I really thought that this was up there. Maybe I have this in a mini form. Is this from the Coca-Cola collection? Anyway, so this is our second purple polish, so sorry. But let's see what else we get. Okay, this feels square. What are you? Is this a pure ice? Oh, goodness, this is beautiful. Blue-eyed lacquer. This is not winding you up. I was so excited to order this from Polish Pickup back in November, and I'm really, really excited to finally try it. It's pink with all these flashy multi-chrome flakies, and it's so beautiful. Okay, I spun my bin around. Let's do the very last one. If it's purple, should we put it back? This feels like Kiko on the lid, but is the bottle Kiko? It is Kiko, and it's purple. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna put that back, because we already have a Kiko. This is a Zoya. What color is it? This is like a berry shade, which is very similar to two other polishes I already drew. I'm gonna put this one back too. Does that seem like cheating, you guys? I like to have a little bit more variety. Okay, what's this? This feels like a Maybelline polish. It is, and it's purple, you guys. Oh my goodness. I mean, here's the thing, you guys have had fair warning that my swatch bin is a lot of purple. I decided to keep this one because we haven't looked at a Maybelline polish in forever. I haven't bought a Maybelline polish in forever. I don't even remember where I picked this up. This looks beautiful. This is called Deep in Violet from Maybelline. So that'll be kind of fun. Like I said, we haven't talked about them in forever. Okay, so let's move on to purple. This is Sally Hansen King of Shadows, and we picked this out of my swatch bin last week, and it's this beautiful dusty purple. This is so gorgeous. It actually reminds me a lot of this purple that's in the Zoya Kisses collection that we'll be looking at in just a few days. It was called Vicky, but it's a little bit more pigmented and a little bit more purple. Vicky is a little bit more gray, but it's in that same vein. It's also in the same vein of a little bit more sheer of a polish. You don't quite need 3 coats with this one, but you could do 3 if you wanted to make sure it's absolutely opaque. This polish is so beautiful. I'm going to hang on to it, but I don't know what's up with the brush. The brush was like shedding like crazy. Every time I took this out to swatch it, whether it was for live application or for, you know, painting my nails for my swatch photo, the brush is cuckoo bananas, and it's like the hairs were getting all over the place. So, you know, I can't really fault the polish for the brush, although it definitely made it a little bit more difficult. So let's go ahead and swatch it. Next up, you guys, I'm really excited about this. This is another polish pickup from November. No, this is from December. You guys know I love The Office, clearly. I did a whole collection based upon their Christmas episodes. And here's another polish based upon a Christmas episode. This is from the brand Ellagee. So you guys know one of my favorite things about polish pickup is trying new brands. So this is totally new to me. This was my first experience with them. And they've been in polish pickup ever since I've been going there. So I was so happy to try it, and this is a very caramely brown because it has so much gold in it. It has blue and green shifty flakies in there, gold flakies. It's really beautiful, a high gold shimmer. This is called Impish or Admirable, which, as you know, is, well, you may know, is what Dwight keeps saying on his episode, where he finally gets to be in charge of Christmas and he decides to be like the Santa kind of character from his family's traditions, who literally comes around and like beats the kids that are bad or whatever, or gives them some kind of weird treat if they're good. Anyway, I just couldn't resist, you guys. It was absolutely genius in my opinion for their Christmas polish, so I love it. And great news, its swatch is great. It gives an awesome payoff. Tons of flakies in there. I thought this was fantastic, so I'm so excited to try more polishes from this brand. So again, this is Ellagee, and this is called Impish or Admirable. So let's swatch it. Do a quick little channel spotlight right now. This is not a nail polish channel. This is actually a fitness channel. And I had this channel recommended to me by a viewer and subscriber. It was either on Snapchat or here, because you guys know I like to talk about YouTube fitness channels among other kinds of genres on YouTube, because I find them very, very useful. I'm not a person who it's easy for me to work out outside of the home because I just need to be here like with my kids all the time. And so I really like YouTube videos because they help me get my heart rate up, get me exercising for a part of the day. I don't feel like I have to go or be anywhere at a specific time. I can fit it in anywhere. I really like YouTube fitness channels. So I had this channel recommended to me, and here it is right here. And her name is Paula, and she is a very infectious, enthusiastic, very invigorating and inspiring person. Her personality is just awesome. I feel like she's just a super awesome lady. And the first time I watched her videos, I was just kind of like, because she didn't have music on her videos. And I love having music on like all day long, all day long. It's just something that really helps me personally. And so when I first watched it, I was like, I just didn't even really give it a chance. But then months and months later, here I am talking about this months later, and I've worked out with her pretty much every day for 2 weeks now, because when I subscribed to it when somebody suggested it to me, but I just didn't really watch the videos. And then a video came on the other day that I was really intrigued by. It was a 1 hour long run. They ran 10 miles, and I clicked on the video and I just like went through the video, you know, watching the space of time an hour, and she's just standing there running, and I was like so intrigued and interested by how weird this seemed to me, and I was like, what the heck, how can they just run? And she was barefoot while she was running. So that like really, really intrigued me. So the next time a running video came onto my feed, it was a run/walk, and you guys know I am not a runner. It hurts my ankles, it hurts my feet, I get really, really fatigued in my calves really soon, and I quit. So it was a run/walk, and it was only like run for 30 seconds, walk for 1.5 minutes, and it was like where to start kind of video if you're trying to get into running. And I loved it. She did a podcast while she did it, or was the next one I watched a podcast? No, I think the first one was. I really, really loved it. I was so entertained in her podcast, and it literally feels like you're working out with your trainer who's like your best friend, because she's so motivational, she has so much energy, she's so fun to listen to, she's knowledgeable, you can tell, so I was interested in the material she was talking about. And it's just so nice to like literally be running and you can see the person who's motivating you and doing it all with you. Like, she doesn't ever stop and just like tell you what to do while you're doing it like a trainer would, you know? She's literally putting in all the work with you. And I had such a fun time. Now granted, it was only 30 seconds of running at a time. Well, it's actually jogging in my case. But it was so great, and my ankles only started hurting at the very end of the half hour, and I was so surprised. Like, usually by a half-hour long video, 20 minutes is about my max before I start to get like distracted and feeling like I need to start doing other things. I was fully engaged for that full half an hour, and I felt really good about it afterwards. Like, I felt accomplished because I'm not good at running. So anyway, I have been loving her channel. I just want to recommend it to you because, like we were talking about a few weeks ago with the smaller channels on YouTube, trying to help them out, and you guys know I've been talking about Pop Sugar for a long time because I really like their channel because they have so much variety on there. But in contrast, like, here's a very small channel with a woman who's putting so much work into her channel, and just one person. Pop Sugar has like a huge, not huge, but a very large staff compared to one person. So anyway, I really want to recommend this channel to you. She has so many workouts. Like, you could literally work out with her for a year probably and never repeat anything. She has all these different playlists. where you can pick your intensity level or your skill level, you know, beginner, intermediate, advanced, or anywhere in between. She actually has like 5 different groups. So anyway, I know we've talked about this for a while, but I really want to recommend her to you. Please go check it out if you've been looking for a fitness channel to work with or like work out with, or if you've been looking for a new channel to support. I recommend it to you wholeheartedly. I've been loving it, and she seems like a really awesome lady. So definitely go check her out. Subscribe, you guys. Watch her videos. Let her know in the comments that I sent you if you go do it. And I work out every morning. If you follow me on Snapchat, if you need a little motivation, and I usually post the workout I'm doing. Sometimes I don't post it, but I still am working out. So if you want another thing, like usually I post on there what video so you can work out with me. So anyway, I just thought it was about time for another channel recommendation. So there's my recommendation for this week. I love that channel. She's great. Okay, so next up we have glitter. This isn't exactly a glitter. It's a shimmering topper. And I also got this in an indie bag, a VIP bag from an indie shop, and this is Ever After Top It Off. And this is a kind of milky, creamy white topper with lots of shimmer in there. And again, here we have this same mini size bottle from the Pretty Jelly. So I'm going to show you this. I swatched it over the blue, and then for my photo I swatched it over the purple. Okay, we've reached the end. Have you been able to tell from my fingers? Probably not, but you know that it's red. And this is a polish pickup from December again. And we drew this out of the bin last week, and it happened to be my A+. So like I said, I really like that Avon. The Ellagee was really good. The Studio M was really good. The Pretty Jelly, the Kiko, the Tonic, you guys, the Sally Hansen. There was so much really great A quality, lots of A+ quality, but I landed on this one because it's just rather outstanding. So the red base is just so gorgeous on its own, and then it has this beautiful like orangey gold shimmer running off of it. Then it's also holographic. It has dusting of holographic in there. It has these really bright blue multi-chrome flashies that are also, I think, going to like a fuchsia. I mean, this polish is just so pretty, you guys. I almost got their polish again for February, but there was just, I tried to kind of stick to 5, and there were some other ones I really wanted to try. But after trying this one this week, I was like, okay, Fair Maiden, you are just magicians. They're really good, you guys. I really think they have a fantastic product going on. And they're the ladies, if you didn't know, that run Polish Pickup. They run the whole thing and deal with all the craziness of that. So anyway, I really love this one, you guys. So let's go ahead and swatch it, and then I'll meet you back, and we are going to pick our winner for Swatchfest this week. Okay, so you guys, it's time to pick my winner for this Swatchfest. So I hope that if you entered last week, you hung out until now to see if you are the winner. So how this works is every week I pick a random entry from the comment section. So if you want to win this week, you go down to the comments, leave me a comment that says something to the effects of enter me in the giveaway. You do need to make sure that you're subscribed though, because I go and make sure that the winner is subscribed. So our winner this week, you guys, my random number generator picked me a number, and I counted through the comments to find that number. And my winner here, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce your name, so please forgive me if I mess up, but it looks like it's pronounced Aide Zamaron or Aide maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure, but congratulations, Miss Zamaron. So all you need to do is look in the description bar and find my business email. Send me an email letting me know that you saw that you're the winner, and then you and I will discuss how I can send you these polishes and what colors you like and all that kind of stuff. So this next week, we're probably going to be having a couple Zoya videos because we need to look at the Kisses collection and the Bridal Bliss collection. We will be looking at the Moonshine Manny Supremely Spring collection, as I went over those before. And if I find the Simple Colors 2018 shades, like I said, I'm looking for just those last two. I learned that I might find them at Walmart, but you guys know how I feel about that place, so I don't know if I want to go there. But for the sake of polish, I might have to venture into that dark abyss that is Walmart. I go there so rarely, but the last time I went there, I saw that they completely revamped the cosmetics section so that it's not like back behind that barrier anymore. Anyway, you guys, so that's what we're going to look at this next week. I hope that you have a super weekend, that you have a really great, safe, fun time, whatever you're doing this weekend. Next weekend, we're already celebrating Valentine's Day at my house because Tim's going to be on a business trip during Valentine's Day, so I'm really excited because guess what? I'm in charge of Valentine's Day at my house. He gets the anniversary, and I'm in charge of Valentine's Day, so I'm really, really excited for that. But I'll tell you guys more about that in next Swatch Fest. So I hope to see you back for the next one. Thank you for being here today, you guys. I really appreciate your time and hanging out with me and just loving polish like I do. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!